No millennial pause, no millennial pause. Check that shit out, no millennial pause. See that? Popping straight in. There's no pause whatsoever. I don't. Hi, good morning. How are you? Hello. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. And a day off. If you live in a country which that was a day off, or if it's just naturally your day off, I hope it was rad for you. Welcome back to Tuesday. At least where it is where I am, and in most places in the world, at least for a little bit. I think it's still Tuesday, right? Because at best it's, I could probably Google it, but at best it's probably at the international dateline like Tuesday night. So happy Tuesday, Earth. You're welcome. I thought of you all. Ohayou gozaimasu, konnichiwa, konbanwa. Cat's on top of my lap. He's already purring. I'd pay the cat tax, but he is not to be disturbed. It's Chris Cat. Early morning streaming for me with Balatro after the 3-day off. Just family stuff to do, but figured we'll take care of it. Did get a good bit of time to watch the sumo. If you're not into sumo, then I get it, but you know, consider trying it. It's a lot of fun to watch. And yeah, they got some oh, he's up. Cat tax. The Sumo Association, right? It's kind of like at least when I talk to people who are Japanese, it's seen as kind of an old person thing. It's not something that young people are really into. So when I'm talking to like my tutor, who is I guess like 10 years younger than me, he's like, nah, that's an old person thing. I'm like, oh, so I'd like. He's like, nah, older than you, even older than you. It's for like retirees and stuff. But when we went, there were like a ton of young girls there, a surprising amount, at least to my mind. Like if I had compared it to, what I would. There is no real stateside called boxing match, right? I don't know. There was a lot like with banners and shit. But yeah, it looks like more and more Westerners are into it. And the NHK, which is kind of like the national broadcasting of Japan, they make sure to pan to the white dudes in the audience, right? Check out here's a white lady, like guaranteed at some point in time we're gonna cut to these white people here enjoying this, which I get it. Fair point, fair play. But yeah, they're coming up with even if you're just sort of semi-interested in, the sport, they actually have I don't want to say it's a compelling story, because it's not like it's a story. It's not like it's fake, but the stuff that's going on is certainly of great interest, right? In March, you had something that hasn't happened for 110 years, which was, we'll call it a rookie. Dude was a rookie, lowest ranked guy, won the tournament. Hasn't happened for 110 years. And then he's hurt, so he's out entirely. So he didn't participate in the subsequent tournament. There's no time off in professional sumo. Like, it's just you're on. That's part of the game, is the durability. And yeah, the dude who won this tournament is another relatively young guy who March's dude beat. But March guy was out, so this guy, he now won. And he was the first guy from his rank to do it in 70 years. So March was Takeru Fuji, and first to be Shinya Makunuchi, lowest ranked dude to win in 110 years. And then you had Ono Sato, who was a Shinya Sanyaku, right? And that hasn't happened in 60 some years. And then you can argue about, well, Takeru Fuji, he was the lower rank, but Ono Sato, he did it faster, right? Because you have the lower divisions, and Ono Sato didn't come in at the lower divisions. He went to college, so he came in at the higher. And Cheap Viewer is on. Jax is done. Whatever. But yeah, it was interesting, right? So you have the two dudes, like, they didn't meet, right? They did wrestle in March and fight in March, and Takeru Fuji won. Now Onosato, like, is Takeru Fuji gonna be healthy in July? And there's all kind of like interesting storylines going along with it, even though it's just sort of happening naturally. It's fun. It's fun. You go there, and it's kind of nice to figure out who your favorite dozen dudes are, right? And then you just wind up rooting for whoever, and it's a good time. It's a little long, right? Every other month you have 15 days. And if you watch the entire tournament from like the lowest divisions up, it's like 7 hours. It's difficult, but I would encourage anyone who's watching, give it a shot. Like, see what you think. It's enjoyable, particularly if you start to develop an affinity for certain dudes. And go like, I really like his style. He's not necessarily the best Rikishi, but I like him, right? I like Tobizaru a lot, the flying monkey. He's not the best, but he's good, right? And then you root for him because he's cool. I like Ura. He's cool. You root for him because they're cool. Which feels nice. It feels like there's some element of that, of like feeling like, like being a kid and having like favorite superheroes, right? It's just sort of arbitrary. I'm really into Moon Knight. Why? I don't know. He's weird. But I'm sure there's people out there who just care. They want to back a winner, and that's it. There's something to be said for having a favorite underdog. But hey, that's enough 5 minutes of sumo talk. But yeah, we'll get into streaming in case getting back to the topic at hand is too jarring. We'll do it subtly. In the process of trying to unlock as much as I can in Balatro. I am not planning on getting a gold sticker on every goddamn Joker. I know some dudes are doing that. That sounds painful in the current scheme of the game, right? I'm not gonna. I don't have the time or the interest to randomly get Jokers to randomly completed at the highest level when I can't even get all of the Jokers right now. It's already taken me. I'm 140 hours in, and I haven't seen all of the Jokers, let alone see them and then clear the gold level with it. And then also with them being permanent, all this. That. If they introduce the ability to like pick and ban and all this stuff, and I can increase my odds of seeing them, maybe, but not in the current scheme. Current scheme will probably finish up after we get stickers on the deck, and that's it. But the last Joker we're trying to unlock is the Canio Joker. It's a legendary Joker. It requires a special card called the Soul Card, and then it's a dice roll whether you get it or not. You can get it out of Spectral packs, you can get it out of Arcana packs, and that's it. So a large portion of this is just playing the game in such a way that you're going to open as many packs as card as possible, even if it means that you're not doing overly great, right? Even if it means you're not putting up high numbers, because it's not what we're here to do. Yes, it's fun when the numbers get bigger and it makes a lot of sounds. You get the Skinner box, it's positive feedback, right? The pleasure centers start lighting up. I'm all about that. And hey, it might even devolve into that at a certain point in time if we give up on trying to unlock the Joker, but it's not what we're here for. We are here to find this one Joker. And in service of that, because I recognize it could be tedious to watch me do that stuff, because it certainly is tedious for me to do it, I have been playing some of these decks in advance, right? Kind of pre-playing or playing kind of like on the slide in my own time, as much as I don't normally do that. To get us to a point where like, hey, there's something to actually watch. So you can see with this Anaglyph deck, round 32, ante 12, so the 12th of 8 antes, right? So playing for a bit. We have a soul card. Now, the cards that we currently have that we're working with, like I said, shit's been going on. We have Mystic Summit, which is a negative Joker. Scholar, which is a negative Joker. Clever Joker, which is a negative Joker. Sly Joker, negative. Scary Joker, negative. Abstract Joker, negative. Baseball card, negative. Swashbuckler, negative. Fortune Teller, which is a regular Joker. Bull was a regular Joker. Fibonacci, which is a polychrome regular Joker. Cavendish, which is a polychrome regular Joker. Mr. Bones, which is a negative Joker. I've gone this far and I haven't had to use Mr. Bones yet. The Faceless Joker, oops, all sixes, a foil throwback, and campfire. So all of these together, plus this little assortment I have of aces going, mostly playing high card, right? Or excuse me, pair. It's been a while since I played this. Mostly playing pairs, because pairs are level 16, not high card, but pairs. And playing a lot of aces, right? Or just whatever pairs we could kind of come up with. And racking up scores that way. So a lot of these cards are synergizing together well, especially the negative ones. The leading them is not going to do anything. We don't have a slot here. So we got to sacrifice one of these other jokers. Throwback doing 2.75, but also 50 chips. Cavendish doing ×3, but also 1.5, right? And then Fibonacci, which is giving us a +8 malt, plus 1.5, and then Bull, and then, Bull, which is giving us chips, and then Fortune Teller, which is giving us our plus malt. So as much as I might say, hey, maybe it's throwback, I think it could be Fibonacci. I think Fibonacci, but then Fibonacci is also an uncommon card, whereas Cavendish is a common card, and Baseball is giving an additional 1.5 on Fibonacci that's not giving on Cavendish. Fortune Teller is common, but if we yank out all of our plus malts, then there's not going to be anything to X malt, right? Especially if we're going to keep opening packs. That being said, I'm also recognizing that we're basically at the end of this run, right? I don't think we're doing 300 million. I don't think we're doing 400 million. I don't think we're doing 600 million. So it's all academic. So we'll wave goodbye to our friend Fortune Teller. We will click on this, and if we get Canio, we're super happy. And then I sat on this shit for like 3 days and a bit, or we're back to the fucking Beat Lab with a pen and a pad trying to get this damn label off. Fuck. Cheat code. Disables the effect of every boss blind. Boss blind. Could not be more useless for what we're getting into right now, because, right, that doesn't matter. We're not going to clear this anyways. All right, so that sat there for multiple days for no real reason. Sure, we'll take some additional money because it'll help the bull out. But yeah, that's basically it. Let's play this. Play this blind. I don't think we do 300 million. It's been a while since I played this, but I'm pretty sure we're not doing 300 million. I don't think we have that many chrome cards. A handful of chrome cards that we can get into our hand that will help us with this. And then Mystic Summit. He triggers at the very end. We like to play aces because of the ace modifier. All these ace modifiers that we have. And then in theory, we only have to get 1/4 of the way there for Mr. Bones to save us, but I still don't think we do it even at that rate. So we'll throw out anything that's not an enhanced ace. Got a little bit of chrome, a little bit of steel, a little bit of improvement, and that's all of them. All right, so this is what we have to play. Off we go. Bonus in glass. What's it worth? Plus, this also does a 1.5 malt because we have the upgraded telescope. What was that? Planetarium. So that's what that's doing up there. Is that's going to be its own multiplier. Let's find out. $33 million. Nope. In other words, we'll probably get 1/4 of the way there, but then that's going to be it. Lucky and bonus. Maybe. Not if we don't get more aces, we're not doing anything. 65. Oh, we have this pair of 4s, but it's not going to really trigger anything that's going to really help. I don't even think we're going to get 1/4 of the way there. Maybe we will. Because Fibonacci will still trigger on... Nope, it won't trigger... It'll trigger on a 2. So put the 2s out, and then that's as good as it gets. Saved by Mr. Bones, but at what cost? And it was a negative Mr. Bones. We can't even replace it with anything. So... see if we can level up pair again. Sure can. Level 17, but it's gonna matter. I don't don't think it is. So if we get the money right now, it might be worth it because it would power up the bull, but we're gonna head into this and be done. How was your weekend? I hope everyone had a good weekend. Weekends are fun. I like it when it's the weekend because you don't have to work. Hot take. See, I know a lot of people, they don't care if it's the weekend or not, but not me. I'm out here liking the weekend. Can't get any of the aces. Doesn't matter. It's doing a lot of shit, right? It's making a lot of noises. We'll throw out this 10 and this jack just to draw some more cards back in, but this is all pointless. And then the 4s ain't even a Fibonacci. All right, let's get to the bottom of this once again. So yeah, basically what we want to try to do is open as many packs of cards as humanly possible in order to get that lovely Joker. The Anaglyph deck is going to generate double tags for us, right? Which means when we skip blinds saying, hey, make the game slightly harder without any reward, in exchange, we get a little bit of a bonus. And with the double tags, you double up that bonus, and quadruple in some cases, or quintuple, or septuple, or other words that are higher numbered as well, simply depending on how many of those tags you have. So we're going to try to open, basically hold on to those double tags that you would usually use to try to make yourself better in the run. We're going to hold on to them until we can open up a bunch of packs of cards, even at the risk of us not being a lot better, right? So got a double tag right here. We got a free holographic Joker, neat. Paintbrush is a good card to have, and so is we'll take Four Finger for our flushes. But we will open the Mega Arcana pack because this is where our card could be. It's not here. Magician. Probably Magician. Probably Magician. Probably Magician. Let me use Empress. Magician. Start to enhance some cards. Cavendish is a medium okay card because when it gets destroyed, they have a chance of getting Gros Michel, which is actually a very good card. It's a 3x for basically every hand. The tribe will give us 2x if it contains a flush, and since we're likely to have flushes because we have Four Fingers, well, then we'll do that. So it should be relatively easy here, early days. None of these are a pack of card we want to open, so we'll just go ahead and move Soldier through here. Pick the thing we have that's closest to a flush. That'll be spades. Play these out. Just play it as a pair. They'll be okay. And there's our 4 spades. That's a flush. At least it is right now. Check out what our next thing is. Burn Joker doesn't do us a lot of good. Nor does Ride the Bus. Celestial Pack is not a pack we want to open. Right, we want Arcana and Spectral. We'll cop a reroll to power up Flash card. And next round, we'll hold on to our money. Celestial Packs, again, don't do us any good right now. Under normal circumstances, yeah, we might want to take it. Because leveling up your hands early is always a good strategy. Lover's Death. There's nothing we really want to copy, so power up. Flash card. Weber's son, thanks for chatting. You would have liked Burnt. So here's the thing. Again, I don't know if how much of you caught. It's really about trying to unlock Canio, right? So we're trying to hoard money to open Arcana packs and Spectral packs if we see them. It's about getting double tags. So there is a minimum amount that we want to do, but it's not necessarily about getting for a high score. Burnt is wonderful if you do like a high card run or a pair run. There's a lot of like fun ways you can synergize it. But right now we're just kind of like in survival mode of, hey, let's try to make it to like ante 10. Right? Let's try to make it ante 10 and open as many packs as cards as we can, and hopefully the goddamn soul card is going to be somewhere, and then we'll get Canio. But yeah, under normal strategy, you're 100% right. I'm just basically trying to get, like, if I find a decent chip Joker, like if we find blue Joker, then I might be in a Joker place for a minute or two, constantly seeing like, okay, what ante can we clear for our current lineup, right? But you're not wrong. Welcome, thank you for chatting, by the way. I do always appreciate it. The hook is the biggest pain in the ass for flush runs, at least in my opinion. It becomes real easy to get buried under him throwing away cards that you want. Luckily, with four fingers, that makes it a little bit more palatable, and we know we're currently at more than 1,600 with the flush, so we don't have to worry about it. So a single flush is worth about 2,500 for us at the moment. We are stacking double tags. We have to go up at 4,000, so we do have to do something at some point. Orbital tag would be a pretty good strategy. That'll kick our flushes up to level 8. Oh, it's just 7. We haven't leveled up yet. Level 7, which is probably a good plan. We'll open a spectral pack. Do we see the soul card? We do not. Create a rare Joker, set our money to 0. Destroying the Jokers, these are okay. They're playing well enough together. Create a copy. Add negative, -1 hand size. If we're playing flushes, losing a hand size is always a pain in the ass. But we did get paintbrush. So, I guess of the options here, skip always being an option, we're not going to skip. We'll just go with it. Quick reroll to try to power up a flash card. We'll play through the small blind here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get our 4th club. 5th club, in fact, even though we don't need it. It's going to be more than 2,000. Almost 4,000. Throwback is a phenomenal card. So then we'll add him here, and then we'll open up our necessary Arcana pack. Especially if we're going to be skipping stuff. Judgment, Hermit, Sun, Judgment. 2 pair. So flushes that contain 2 pair are strong for us. At this stage in the game, we're unlikely to run into that. We will go ahead and use to get us up to 10 on flushes. That's going to make kind of skating through here relatively simple. All right. So, like right now, what's a flush worth to us? And we'll place it 2 pair, so a flush is worth 26,000. So we're good for a couple antes. We can just sit here and focus on improving ourselves and making sure we have enough money to open packs of cards. Death, Judgment, Empress Sun, Hierophant. Kind of all the same, really. Hierophant. More chips, because we don't really have anything generating chips up here. Hack could be good. We're not going to have any 2 pairs, so then we'll take Hack. For the time being, that's what we'll keep the hand at, right? Rerolls, no. Mega Buffoon, no. We're going to play through all of these. No repeat hand types, but a single flush is worth more than 10,000, so we're not in any real trouble there. We can just sort of earn money, open packs of cards, see what we come across. Throwback is awesome, because I do a lot of skipping, but we're going to be strategically skipping, so it's kind of it's an okay idea. None of the Celestial Packs does anything for us. DNA is just a fun card to have. So we will. Especially since we can copy cards early here. It would be nicer if we were copying like an enhanced card, like a polychrome with red seal on it or stuff like that. Like that. That's really what you want to copy. But we can just copy the best looking, I don't know, a heart. we have, right? We just do that, and then that'll be what we play. Next round, we're not going to skip the blind. We're just going to play through the blind, copying the best looking heart we have. All right. Copy this king. Bonus king. And now we'll discard it because we're looking for this flush. And again, the flush should be like 30,000. Nope, and none of these packs does us any good. For what we're doing, going down an ante is a good idea. It's going to make playing the game a little bit difficult, but right, we're not trying to get a high score. We're just trying to open as many packs as cards as we possibly can. Next round. No repeat hand types this round. Copy our best looking heart, which is this king. So high card's been played. Play our flush, which again is going to be more than enough. With hack and enhanced 3, 5, 2, or 4 would be fantastic. So let's see if we can't help with that. Let's get that glass card handy. Open the neither pack. Arcana and Spectral are what we're opening. Overstock is nice, but not right now. Holographic, no. Mega Buffoon, no. Must play 5 cards to the Psychic, not a problem. Alright, so do we have a decent... For hack 3, it's a 3 of hearts. We can grab him. I would ideally have it be a 5. We've already started down the path of hearts, so we'll go ahead and make him our card in question. Throw everything else away. Chase our 4 hearts. And the 3 might shatter. There's not much we can do about it. Or we're up to about 100,000 on a single flush. Just trying to keep in mind where we are so we know what we're up against. Again, 10,000, we're not in any real danger. We're just going to hold on to the money and focus on opening packs of cards. Let's try to hunt for a decent heart. That's fine. We'll duplicate that jack, and then we'll play this flush, and then we're done. So slowly adding hearts, just cause it's a suit, no particular reason. Celestial pack, no. Standard pack, no. Overstock is a fun card, but we want to hold on to the money. We'll start doing a little bit of more re-rolling. Must play 5 cards. We'll play the king high. It's going to easily copy him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should duplicate the king. Oh, ace. Oh, right. DNA won't work on the psychic. All right. So it does not matter. It's the hand we don't get the copy. But that's okay. The psychic and the eye are always there to fuck with DNA. Arcana pack, let's get after it. We'll also level up the flush while we're at it. There's no reason not to. Death, the Fool. The Fool. Hold on to a Justice. Flush it up to level 11. Cough a reroll real quick to help out DNA. And hey, let's see if we can't improve our lot in life. We cannot. $13 is still enough, so we'll be able to open 4 Spectral packs. Will we get the Soul card? I don't think we will. Let's see if we can get the 3, or the 2, the 5, or the 4 of hearts. We'll hold on to this 1, 5, just in case. Got the 3 of hearts, but we've already made him glass. So... a little bit of a waste, but what are you going to do? Alright, we'll make it the ace. We'll play out this 3 to duplicate the 3. And And we don't need to risk breaking the other one. It's not necessary at this juncture. Alright. We know we're skipping here, definitely, so we do have a little bit of luxury as far as money is concerned. None of these packs appeal to us. We will pop up a tiny bit. Flash card. Cloud9 being polychrome is neat and all, but not over anything we currently have. No, it's just no. Just no. So free money for Temperance, right? Just basically a free 20 bucks. There's no reason not to take it. That means we should take our free reroll and then get on with life. Open our 4 packs of cards. Do we see Soul? Do we get Canio? Is this all worthwhile? I think it's unlikely for all of the above. Re-trigger with hack is always a good idea. So even though we've been getting into hearts here a little, let's not be stupid. Re-trigger in this 3. If we can get that to be chrome or polychrome or glass, anything decent would be great. Red seal this 5, 100%. That's more like it. None of these are going to be soul. Yeah, this 3. Polychrome, holograph, polychrome glass. That's good. That's good. Start copying. That would be great. Rare Joker, negative, -2 hand size. No, we can't do either. We don't have the slot for it. And we can't go down -2 size. It's asking too much. So we will just skip. Play only one type of hand this round. We do want to try to find that 3. If we can find that 3, that 3 would be great to start duplicating. There's his brother. It's not the original 3, but it is one of the 3s. All right, we don't get it, so we have to copy what we can copy, which I think is just this 3. No DNA. Yeah. You're right because of the mouth. It's probably not going to be worth it. Good catch. We'll just play the straight flush and be done. It's going to be worth a significant amount. Barely. All right. Arcana packs. 3. We'll take the Wheel of Fortune. Didn't think we'd get anything. Arcana pack, Soul. One last Joker 4. Hello, Jamacito. Thank you for chatting. One last Joker 4, which we got 6 out of 6. Emperor. Temperance is good. Magician is good to make it easier for us to copy a decent card. Otherwise, we're digging for cards to copy. Free money from Temperance. There's no reason not to take it since we have free money. Oh, your stream. Oh, sorry. Yes, that one last Joker. Canio. The last Joker we have to... Yeah, I don't remember. We'll quote for the title. One last Joker that we have to unlock for us to be at 100% of the collection. Legendary Joker, Canio. For the achievement, yeah, actually should be multiple achievements. It should be both the... There is one for like, hey, I'll read them off to you because that's what I'm looking at. It's still early for me. So that should trigger for us the completionist achievement, which is discover 100% of your collection. So that's... I thought we had another one, but it might take a while to get. Yeah, I mean, it might be here for the rest of my natural life. It's a real pain in the ass, so it involves us playing this game in a way that it's not necessarily the most fun to watch because we're not playing for high score. You know, there's typical strategy of it's like watching a sport and the other one team's not trying to score. We're just kind of trying to get the ball to stand straight up, right? Like it's you got there in 50 hours of 50 or 60 hours of chasing it, or total hours, because I'm at like 140 hours and he's not showing up. Yeah, total hours. Yeah, you're significantly better than I am because yeah, here's the funny thing, I've seen it, but it's only been on challenges, so it doesn't count, which I didn't quite realize at the time, but that's why I'm like, why am I not getting it? Because it's on challenges. All right, so obviously we can't skip the holographic. The extra booster packs don't do us any good. 40,000 is going to be a mite of a challenge, so we do have to start to strategize a little. We do have to put a little bit of thought into our alignment of cards. A skip here and there will help throwback. We will probably skip this coupon because there'll be free booster packs, and then maybe one of them will be spectral and have been worthwhile. But at our current rate, we're not going to be able to do 40,000. I don't think. So we're gonna have to play smart. We already have glass. We're gonna throw this obvious flush away. Because this is what we're looking for. We want this Polychrome 3. We want him. We want to duplicate him, and we want the original one not to shatter if possible. Please and thank you, video game. Please and thank you. Shh. Just don't break. Shh. Thank you. All right. And we want to keep that going. We don't need to pull the trigger on that yet. We're not going to start throwing him out because we don't want him breaking left and right. Have you unlocked the voucher that puts the spectral cards in other packs? Not as of yet. We've only gotten Hieroglyph and Paintbrush. So basically Paintbrush and Hieroglyph are offsetting each other, and Hieroglyph is dropping us down an ante so we can open more packs of cards. Right? Because once we get to like ante, I'll say 10, it's probably our ass. Because we're not putting anything into making it run higher. I did get to ante 12 on my last try, but that was a fluke. That was like getting 9 negative jokers that all synergized well, and baseball card was in there, and a lot of them were uncommon. And it was just, you know, it wasn't anything other than dumb luck. I'd like a heart that is not going to shatter. It doesn't look like I control that, so we'll throw the ace out because it's at least not that hackable. Magic deck starts with the voucher you need before that. No. Magic deck starts, if memory serves, I could be wrong. Magic deck starts with the one that puts spectral cards in the shop, right? Am I right on that? Not in the other packs, but in the shop? You could be right. Look, I'm the first to tell you that my method of playing it very much revolves around me not kind of digging into the meta, and then therefore being stupid about the way things work sometimes. I try not to look stuff up, but yeah, let's not be overly dumb about it. So okay, so you have the ghost deck, which makes spectral cards appear in the shop, and then yes, so spectral cards appear individually in the shop. The one with 2 fulls gives you that vouchers. The one with 2 fulls gives you the vouchers. Oh, crystal ball. Wait. Magic deck starts with the crystal ball voucher and 2 copies of the full. Crystal ball should just be consumable. Omen globe. Yes, Jamosito is right. So you're close. So Magic will give you Crystal Ball, and then Omen Globe gives you the ability to get Spectral cards in the Arcana packs. I had that last run, right? So yeah, that's what you get there. So you can get close to it, but you don't start off with it. The anaglyph tags might not be the world's greatest. There might be a better way of doing it. I'll be the first to admit it. Like, it's as likely as anything else that, like, this is not the best way of handling it. It just seems like it makes sense to me, which isn't saying much. So we know we need to buffer our shit a little bit. We have a good bit of money, so we'll go ahead and we'll feed Flashcard a little. Get him, right? Give him just a little something. Ice cream, I would love to get some more chips. We don't really have any chips in our equation. We're imbalanced, right? We're too heavy in the red, right? Because Flashcard's doing basically everything, and we're not buffering our chips, but for the fact that, you know, we have flush at level 11. So I would actually like to give us a little bit more chip, but not at the expense of anything. Like, hack is just so powerful. It's not doing a ton right now, but like on those 3s that are polychrome and stuff like that, it's waiting to happen. So Glass Joker, every time a Glass Joker breaks, I don't think overthrow back. We need 4 fingers. I think that's what we have. Onward and upward. So we will go ahead and use this skip to power up throwback and to make the packs of cards free and maybe 1 spectral. We have to use some skips to power up throwback. We just don't want to be like 8 of the double tags on like something stupid like reroll the boss, right? So we'll at least get a little value out of this, and then we should be able to coast through the next ante, maybe. DNA, copy our polychrome card. Please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. Hang around. We'd like to have you hang around. Cool. And that's gonna make it a lot easier to get more of them. We'll make this red seal, make these guys lucky. So might as well. And we'll chase the hearts real quick. So the 5 will re-trigger. It's lucky, and it will also re-trigger because of hack. So increasing our ability to maybe get some money. We will also, because we should be fine, we'll just play this 3 and this deuce out to re-trigger this 3 to get a little bit of money. And then we'll play out our hearts, and hopefully one of them doesn't break. You know, heartbreak is no fun. Nope, we didn't get paid on it. We did our best. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play them out. It's going to cost us $4 unless that 5 comes through. It doesn't. It's fine. But we got enough to clear, so we're all right. We lost a little bit of money, but it's not the end of the world. Speaking of chips, Castle. Castle would be phenomenal. Do we take Castle over anything we have, though? DNA is going to be doing a lot of our heavy lifting here. It's going to keep us alive. Is it okay to abandon 4 fingers at this juncture? Are we confident in our ability to pull these hearts with DNA? I don't know that I am. Getting rid of the negative joker doesn't do anything, and throwback is going to be better. So hack, but hack's going to play so well with those 3s. So here we go. We're going to ignore Castle. Take our free pack of cards. Don't even get flush out of it. It's fine. It's fine. Remember, we're not going for high score, Blaine. That's not what this is about. We're about unlocking that joker. Don't fall into the trap. The game is trying to trick you. It's trying to tantalize you. It's trying to be, maybe this is the greatest run you've ever put together. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is going to be the run where you finally can sit back and say, hey, yeah, I'm pretty good at this game. But it's not. We're just going to stay alive and open packs of cards. Save the high scores for your betters, right? We're just going to unlock this fucking joker, whether it kills me or not. We'll do another quick reroll as well, just to get flash card, give them a little bit of something to look forward to. Nope, obviously none of the above. And then the wheel 1 and 7 cards is drawn face down. We shouldn't have too big of a problem there anyways. So let's go ahead and play through and see what we come up with. Let's try to get our polychrome friends. There he is. Don't break, don't break, don't break. We'd like you to hang around here. Shit. We gained no ground, but you'll have that. I'll play this out. Get the 5 to re-trigger a couple times. So if you made me guess with the polychrome 3, we're probably somewhere closer to like 150,000. So we're not in any danger for this or the next round. Free Arcana pack, no soul, but it wouldn't be here yet anyways. Temperance for a free $23. Empress to enhance some cards. The 2 and the 4 are here, and those get hackable, so 100% use her. Standard pack, any hearts that we have, any good looking hearts. Steel Diamond. They come into America. Square Joker is a fun Joker with 4 fingers. Make no mistake about it. But what do we swap out? Flash Card, who's basically doing our only real multiplier to begin with. We can probably get Square Joker over 22 before it's all said and done, because most of the flushes we're going to play are 4-card flushes. It would have to be either abandoning Hack, Flash Card, or DNA. And I feel like we got a lot more DNA in to do. Once we have like 26 hearts, then I'll feel comfortable. Crack the neck. The added benefit is we can get additional money if we need it. But let's be honest, an additional 22 of the blue term isn't going to make a difference between 22 of the red term. So we're going to keep it. Reroll. Power up Flash Card a tiny bit. Sure, we'll take a run at it. Fine. 50 chips. So we got an additional 50 chips. Through all our Hemon and Han and the Heartache and the Agita, we did wind up getting more chips anyways. Let's try to find our Polychrome Hearts. There's one. Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. Fucker. So yeah, we're making good headway on the Polychrome chips. DNA really wants to be paired with like Blueprint or Brainstorm, right? That's where you really want to have it. We'll throw it out. We'll hold on to the King here at the risk of the 3 breaking in order to get an additional flush. Do the odds of soul increase over time? Asked Weber's son. No. Just flat out no. The only things you can do that I haven't done a ton of research on it, but I have thought about it, right? The only things that you can really do that will help you is ensure that you don't have permanent jokers, right? So permanent jokers are the biggest impairment to you getting it, because you usually see soul later on, and you have to have a slot to put that joker in. And if they're permanent or eternal, you can't, you screw yourself. So that automatically eliminates the higher stakes from the equation, right? So that makes the higher stakes, what is it, anything about blue stake or orange stake whenever the eternal jokers come in, that makes that a bad idea strategically. Because even if you don't think you're going to get it, like there's nothing preventing you from getting the eternal jokers and then just kind of being like, ah, shit. Now soul came up and I can't use it. So staying away from eternal jokers or right away from permanent jokers helps your ability to get it, because even if you have like a shitload of jokers, you can sell one. But other than that, it's just opening more packs will get you a better chance of seeing it, but you're just as likely to see it on the first pack of cards as the last. That much I did look into. But yeah. Don't break. Fucker! It's just... DNA is great. It really is a great card, but man, if you're not getting... When you're dealing with glass cards, if you don't have Blueprint or Brainstorm, it's a real pain in the ass. Add a blue seal. Sure. Would a red seal have been better? Yeah. Red seal have been significantly better. A free $24. Changing the suits doesn't matter. Wild card doesn't do anything for us anyways. Changing the strength doesn't matter either. So free money. We'll put that towards rerolls. Twanda Panda. Or Twanda Panda. Or Tawanda Panda. Or Tiwanda Pianda. Thank you for joining. Thank you for following. We appreciate you. You're an officer and a gentleman. Panda wa sukitabimono wa nan desu ka? Panda desu. The only Japanese joke I know. What's a panda's favorite food? Bread. With panda meaning it's bread. Congratulations, everyone had a free Japanese lesson. Do not follow my pronunciation. I am bad at Japanese. Hanging Chad is always a fun card when you have Hack, but again, what do we replace it with? DNA and give up on our wonderful journey of copying this Polychrome 3 that keeps breaking? But in exchange for what? You're re-triggering cards. You want them to be enhanced. You want them to be glass and Polychrome anyways. And again, at the end of the day, what we're here for is just unlocking the last Joker. That's all we care about. We're unlocking Candia. Everything else is irrelevant. We'll take free money, because there's no reason not to take free money. I bought Judgment, because we don't have anything up here anyways. You never know when you might... what's the boss Joker that you have to sell? The boss ante, you have to sell a Joker, right? So you might have to sell a Joker and replace it with something random. So it's worth having it up there. We have the money for it. And we'll take free steel because why not? 1 in 7 cards gets drawn face down. We're not that worried about it. Let's see if we can't find our polychrome heart. So we can duplicate it. Could we be throwing it out? We absolutely could be throwing it out. There's nothing we can do about that. All right. We don't have the polychrome heart, but what's most worth copying? We do know that this is a heart. We know it's not the polychrome because it can't be 3 because it's greater than 9, less than king. And if, yeah, it's why skipping a bad with a free negative Joker is nice sometimes, right? If it's bad, you can sell it 100%, right? So it's worth, especially if you're not using your consumable slots, it's worth it just to have that as a just in case. Like we don't need to throw additional steel in here. Otherwise, it's nice to have that chariot just to pluck in there to get you past this hand. So we will copy this unknown heart. We'll copy the 5. We'll copy the 5. Fuck it. All right. So we'll throw out the glass. It might break. We'll hold on to the king because these should all be hearts. So we will at least get. Well, we'll have to clear out a slot for it, don't we? So I lied. We will have to clear that slot out. Right. So this should be a flush, and we should get an additional Jupiter for our efforts. It should be more than 70,000. I think we've already established that. So I should have put the glass card last, in fairness, but I don't think it's not really relevant at this juncture. Right. All right. So we got to use him. Boss reroll is always nice. Let's open the Arcana packs. They are not gonna have the spectral card yet, but it's what we're doing. Wheel of Fortune. Nope. Didn't think it would work. We're running out of places for Wheel of Fortune to go, right? You only have 3 cards that are eligible for Wheel of Fortune. A free $24, or we can enhance, or we can make more hearts. So making another 3 a heart is not a bad idea for doing this heart type thing. So yeah, we don't necessarily need the free money. We'll take more hearts. So does that put us at 26 hearts, 23 hearts? Once we're at 26 hearts, I'll feel okay about maybe selling DNA, right? Because we're not really... The polychrome isn't spreading. We make it and it breaks. Blueprint, brainstorm are what we really need to make that happen. We'll take a free reroll or 2, power up flash card, maybe 1 more. That's fine. I feel like that's fine. It's fine. Disable 1 random Joker for each hand. I don't think we're too scared of that. We're going to play through all these because we don't want to skip any of these, even the Mega Arcana pack, because we don't have Omen Globe. Let's see if we can find our Polychrome 3. I don't think we will. It's basically a 1 in 60 chance now. Oh, there it is. Shit. Don't break. All right, cool. So the polychrome with the blue seal is going to be very useful. We are happy to see that 50,000 is not a problem. Jamacito, thank you also. Thank you so much. You're an officer and a gentleman. The boss reroll for Heart Stopper Boss. Yes, that's actually a good point. We should probably buy it. We have the money. But yeah, this is going to be sufficient. Yeah, 140,000. Okay, so we're at like 200,000 if we get 1 glass in there. If we get multiple glasses, so Weberson is correct, we should at least hold on to this just in case the heart boss comes up and it's going to debuff us. This is free $21. No reason not to take it. Let's increase our ability to survive here. We'll open the Arcana pack again. We know Soul's not going to be in here. More hearts, 2 and 5 for hack, and we'll throw in this 9 because it's a lucky 9. No reason not to. Standard pack we're not going to open. We'll hold on to the money, but we will re-roll and re-roll and re-roll yet again. Blueprint. Blueprint with DNA. Making lots and lots of polychrome cards. Now, I'll be the first to say, again, we're not here to get a high score. We have more people join. We're not here to get a high score. We're here to just unlock Canio, but we got to have fun in doing it. Yes, Weber Sun has sufficiently read my mind. We're at a point now where getting, like I said, once we get 26 hearts, I'm not worried about holding on to 4 fingers anymore. Even though we'll lose a little bit of chips, too much fun, wacky shit can happen. So we're going into the wackiness. Here we go. Congratulations. We now have 2 DNAs. Shit's gonna get real here. We're gonna hold on to Death because that's gonna be great to copy that polychrome card if we see it as well before we copy his ass. We're not gonna open the Mega Arcana packs because we don't have Omen Globe, so we know that Soul is not in there, so we're just gonna hang tight. We're good for at least another ante or 2. By the way, I don't know if anyone noticed that our polychrome card is here. So it's not the best version of the polychrome because a couple of them have the blue seal on it, but I'm not going to get greedy. Not yet, at least. So Death copies left into the right, replaces the left with the right, left with the right. Always check, double check, because you fuck up and make a mistake otherwise. All right, so DNA is copied by Blueprint, and after that we'll copy Flashcard. So that seems throwback. Throwback. We'll move him over to throwback after we play this card. So play this 1 card, get 2 polychrome cards. 1, 2. Move him over to flashback. I think that's probably better than... That's probably the best option. Copying Hack is also a great idea if we get a lot of those polychrome cards out there. That will make for quite the hand. Yeah, because then you're doing 1.5... So 1.5 to the 5th power, we have to do 5 now for our flush, is something like 56. Yes, it is. It totally is. But I think only if we're playing more than 3 polychrome glass does that work, I think. We're just going to go ahead and see if we can... I don't want to shatter these cards right now, so if I can try and make them last. I might even throw a couple of these away. Yeah, card printer goes broke. We're going to put these guys away. We don't need them for 75,000. The Red Seal 5 is going to be great as well because of Hack. Yeah, so if we copy... There's all kind of fun shit that's going to happen here. Last time... Ooh, but we can't do anything about it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't want it to break. So we're not going to recopy. I'm not going to copy Hack because I don't want this 3 to break yet. That's just increasing its chance that it's going to break. We're going to be sufficiently happy. This is going to be like 200, 300,000, right? It's going to be enough. It's okay. We don't have to get greedy. It's going to be more than 75,000. All right. 1.7 million and it broke anyways. All right. Shit happens. We can't control it. Buy and use. None of these packs of cards does us any favors, but we will take a free reroll to power up Flash card. 1 more for the hell of it. Nope, none of you guys. And 1 more for the hell of it. All right, cool. Next round. 100,000 is not a problem. But let's see if we can't fish and retrieve a polychrome. If we can't find a polychrome, we'll copy our lucky 5. That's fine, right? We'll hold on to him just in case. Any polychrome video game? Any polychrome video game. Polychrome. Great. Move Blueprint over. Multiple. Luckily, neither of these are disabled. Throwback is disabled, so that's fine. Copying DNA. 1, 2. We'll hold on to these 2. Like, we don't want them to break. We don't need them right now. And then we'll copy Hack. Now we'll copy Hack. Right, because we do want these to go through multiple times. Maybe we'll get paid. Oh, yeah. It is absolute. So glass breaking is affected by the number of times it is triggered. The same way that, you know, the multiplier does. And also if you get, what's it said? Oops, all 6s increases the chance it breaks as well. So you gotta pay attention to that. If you get oops all sixes, it increases everything good and bad. The game always will fuck you coming and going. It's very friendly that way. So something like Swashbuckler, it makes all of your... not Swashbuckler. The discount voucher, excuse me. The clearance sale on the other one makes it so the cards are cheaper, right? Yeah, it also debuffs Swashbuckler because the cards are cheaper. They sell from you to the store for less as well, making him a less valuable. So yeah, they'll always get you both ways. There's nothing in this game that isn't a fucking monkey paw. Everything does it. All right, 100,000. Told you. See, we're okay. Yay! Congratulations, Omeda Togozayama. Sweet piloted the Ava Shinji. Congratulations. As equally importantly, getting a little additional Jupiter. What's the manacle? It's not a big deal. Neither of these make sense for us to use our skips on, but 200,000 should not be a problem if we're not afraid of breaking a glass card. Bloodstone is interesting, but not right now. Not right now. And then Emperor, you can't get glass. Skipping and copy cards is the question. Yes. So that's when we skip. When I skip, you skip, we skip. I put my hands up on my hip. When we skip, we'll power up throwback. We'll burn through our copy tags, double tags, which it's getting to the point where, you know, they're becoming useful. If you have one double tag, you can maybe kind of waste it. Once you get 3, you know, we're talking 4 spectral packs, if we see spectral packs. But when you skip, then you're not copying nothing. So this is not a this is suboptimal, right? We are not synergized. We're pulling ourselves in 2 different directions, right? So we're wanting to skip because we got, you know, we have our double tags and throwback powers up, and we're also wanting to play hands because DNA is here and Blueprint, which is helping DNA, right? So there's a tension between the 2 things that we don't really care about, because again, we're here to open packs of cards. All the rest of this happening is fun, and we do enjoy it. But if I was going for a highest card, or a highest score, you'd have to commit to one to the other. You'd have to say, throwback, we're playing shit, we're not going to be skipping stuff, or we're going to have to say, hey, DNA, via con huevos, and put something else in there. So for anyone watching who's actually trying to play good, this is fun, but this is bad. We're pushing and pulling at the same direction. Yeah, this is Gemositos. This is not a high score build. It is kind of fun, but this is not a winner. Like if we were playing like in a tournament or something like that. No, this is all we're about is hunting down Spectral. We're trying to get enough of a sufficient engine for generating score to survive long enough to open more packs of cards. Getting the Tarot Merchant, the reason we would want to get the Tarot Merchant is Omen Globe would be a good tarot card. It would be a good voucher to see, but since we're not buying a lot of vouchers aren't appearing. So sometimes it's worth buying a voucher just to get it so that son of a bitch won't appear in the shop anymore, right? But we're not going to bother with that. Instead, we'll take a reroll. Burn Joker, high. Burn Joker would be good for our flushes, but here we go. So we're not going to use any of the skips. Let's see if we can't find a polychrome card. Oh, that's already 5. Whoop. All right, so that's what we want. We're duplicating the polychrome blue seal glass 3. All right. Yep. Check and double check. Here you go. Up. Cool, and it didn't break. I'm also going to throw a couple... We only have... We'll sell Judgment. So we're now at the point where I do want these slots. We'll throw one of those away for another day, right? I don't think we're going to need all 3 of them, and playing all 3 of them is holding on to it. It's just going to make it break. Okay, so this should be sufficient. I am going to do a little bit more digging because I'd like to hold on to these blue seals if possible. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're not playing them out right now. We don't need them right this second. This should be 110,000, particularly if we copy Probably not hack. He's not doing anything. We'll just copy throwback. It's our highest one. It's going to be better than copying 62. Yep. Okay. So that should be 110,000 and a bit. All right. 400,000. Cool, cool. I would rather have a red seal on those polychrome glasses. Don't get me wrong, but if the game's going to throw Jupiter at me, I'm going to fucking buy it. Or I'll use it. Ain't going to stop me. Hierophant on the 2, because hack. Sure. So we'll throw it on the 2 and the 4, even though it's not a heart. It's still a hackable card. We never know. We might be able to make that 4 into a heart. Life's a long game. We're playing a lot of high card because of DNA. We should probably level it up a little bit. We're not going to get a huge score from it, but a little bit of a score is a good idea too. 37 is more than enough. We'll do a quick reroll, and we'll hold on the Magician and see if we can't use that on something. We won't skip. The Manacle is going to be a bit of a challenge because we're already short-handed because of Hieroglyph, right? We offset that with paintbrush, so we're not in a terrible position, but getting the cards you want to get with the Manacle, it's a little... All right, copy DNA. Our blue seal polychrome glass 3. He's ready to go. Play him out. Get 2 of them. This 3, we'll go ahead and make him lucky, and we'll make the 10 it as well, right? Because otherwise he's not doing a whole lot, and we do want him to be hackable. Get maybe one more blue seal out here. We cannot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 165,000. We should be perfectly fine. With the current alignment. Move that over there. 400,000. So we have to start worrying ante after next, or we have to really start considering busting up those glass cards. I think ante after next. I think. So I don't think it jumps to 300 million right away. Right? We have 300 million. That sudden 300 million ramp is, I think, at ante 11 or ante 12. It's one or the other. Reroll. Yep, we'll take that. Flush level 22, and then one more reroll. Cool. Glass Joker again. He keeps appearing. At a certain point in time, we're gonna start busting the shit out of these glass cards. Like, let's be real about it. Is that going to be more than the 2 1/4? If we break 3, that's 1.5. If we break 6, that's 3. So if we break 4 glass cards, he's all of a sudden worth more than throwback. No 6s in your deck anymore. We have like 4 6s, or we have 3 6s, excuse me. Why not both? Well, I don't know what we would get rid of to get both, because we'd have to abandon like Flash card, who's the plus 70 mult's nice. Right? The Tribe is negative, so we doesn't count that. Hack is going to do some heavy lifting for us. Yeah, our flush level is 22. 22. Yeah. And yeah, he's... we'll stick with it. Yeah, I mean, there's... Again, if we were going for high score... Yeah, but if we were going for high score, this is part of where I'd say, okay, we're going to separate ourselves from throwback and then focus on playing shit, right? If we take this out now, we can clear 220,000. So let's just go ahead and do it. Let's just go ahead and do it. We should. It's early enough that we can still do it. And eventually those cards are going to start shattering. All right, let's see if we can't find our polychrome 3s. This is where I don't like the Manacle. I don't like busting up these flushes. All right, cool. We're copying him. So when these start breaking, and they will start breaking, we're at least going to get some value out of their demise. And that might even start now. So we'll copy the flush joker. I feel like that's going to be the best option as opposed to copying hack, because hack's going to basically guarantee these get smashed to shit. But I guess it's not a bad thing if we get them smashed now, is it? I guess it's not the end of the world because it's okay. Fuck it. We're heading in the right direction. If we generate 2 and we lose 1, right? It's not the end of the world, right? We lost 1, but we got 2, so we're still moving in the right direction. Drops of Jupiter. What was that? Train? Is that Drops of Jupiter train? We'll open the Arcana pack. We know Soul's not in there right now, but we'll still go ahead and open it. High Priestess. They might give us flush. Glass. Make the 2 glass because he's also hackable. Make the 2 glass. It's also hackable. Jupiter. No Jupiter. Straight flushes. The amount of hearts we get, it's a possibility, but we're unlikely to. We'll probably break up a straight flush if we see it. We're unlikely going to keep it. All right, Mega Buffoon, obviously no. Handy Tag, obviously no. 1.12 million. Even with base malts halved and 3 hands, yes, we should be able to take care of it. Getting a lot of double tags. A lot of double tags are appearing. We'll copy DNA. We'll play out our high card. We'll get 2 of those. 1, 2. We'll throw you guys away in search of steel cards, I guess. Good times. We only need 2 of the blue seal right now anyways. We still got 3. So we got steel, so all right. Can we maybe get 1 more? Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll go ahead and we'll copy, I guess, hack. Hack is what we'll copy at the moment, just to get it to re-trigger. Fuck it. We'll copy Glass Joker. It's sufficient. I don't want them to break. If they break, they break. 18 million. All right. And this is going to help with that 18 million. Level up. Level 25. Arcana pack. Yes, we know the soul card's not going to be in there. We're going to open it anyways. Free Temperance. Wheel of Fortune is not a bad idea because only 2 of those are anything right now either. So we don't need the money. We'll take the free chips. That's a good card. Tarot Merchant, like I said, he's hanging around because we're not buying him. Free reroll. Up to 74. Play the hand. Find our Polychrome. Here it is. Copy DNA. Play it out. 1, 2. Let's try to make those last by playing literally any other heart, if possible. That should be sufficient. Glass Joker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There'll be a point where we're going to want to intentionally break shit, and then that's when we'll start copying hack. It might be next run. Because these are getting pretty good. It might be next run where we actually want to try and start smashing these motherfuckers. I don't think we're there yet, but we can see that point on the horizon where that's going to happen. We're intentionally running them through the shredder to power up Glass Joker is our ultimate goal. All right, straight flush. Again, we're not going to do it. But 35 free reroll up to 78. All right. Next round, 1.12 million. All right, copy you. Even with it being halved, I'm not overly concerned. All right, 1, 2, discard. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The amount of shit we have going on here, we will copy hack, right? Because we want these guys to retrigger, because they might give us some money. So we'll slide it over. I think it's 1. 1 million no matter how we slice that. Even with it being halved. I don't think that that's... don't think that's a problem. It's a little bit lower than I thought it would be, but I thought we'd get over it with 1. All right, we'll take the interest voucher. Do we need it? No, but this will just keep it from appearing in the shop. I don't think we're gonna get Omen Globe. It's so high into the game. And I think after this is where it gets shoots up to like the 300. So we're gonna have to start breaking the glass, I think. Skipping the voucher tag could be neat, but again, having 7 vouchers in the shop when you only have $24. Oh well. But that's an option. The same thing with getting the money, because I don't think we have what it takes to get past 300. So we won't open the pack of cards. We'll hold on to the money just in case the next shop holds something of use for us. I don't think it will. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look for the polychrome. We have so many of them, they have to be around. Play it out. Alright, so now we're gonna start doing damaging shit. Alright, and get rid of you. Alright, cool. So now, here comes the breaky part. So now we are gonna re-trigger. We're gonna play all of this glass. I would really like to keep one of these behind for the blue, though, I think. Yeah, I really want to keep that seal behind, because these, probably all 3 of these are going to break. I betcha. That's my guess. But Hack is going to get it, so all of these are going to replay, except for the ace. There's nothing we can do about that. Unless we put the 5 out instead. Let's put the 5 out instead. Let's see what that's worth. And they're all going to re-trigger. Who's gonna break? 2 of them. All right. What is that? 24,602,264,549. It's okay. Mega Spectral Pack Canio? Soul card? No. How can we help our life here? The answer is we cannot. Add a purple seal. We're not going to risk destroying one of our cards that we need, so we'll just throw a purple seal on the 9. Oh, wait, we still have another one. No, none of these. We don't want to screw up our chance of getting a flush. And we can't afford to go -2 hand size. We just can't. The extra joker would be rad, but we can't afford it. There's no other way to phrase it. All right. So we know we can get 300 million, or excuse me, 300 billion if we get the right arrangement of cards. All right. Duplicate with DNA. Play out our high card. All right. We don't need to go wacky at this point, because I don't want to start breaking more of these than I make. How many do we have? All right, we have a ton. All right, let's break shit. Oh, a Limp Bizkit. Fred Durst has taught us everything we need to know in life. What we need to do is break shit. Give me something to break. I want something to break. So now we're into the realm of flush 5, which I think our flush is probably higher in that, isn't it? No. Yeah, our flush is higher than flush 5, so we're hurting ourselves by doing all 5. But much like American Snack Foods, we're well into the E numbers, so that's always fun. Let's see if we can get more Eris flush 5s. No regular flush. Regular flush. And 14. No discards. We have no discards. Discard Nash. So we'll copy him anyways. Alright. So we're not in any imminent danger. I don't think 14 million is a problem. I would like to hold on to these guys if possible. So we'll only play out one of them. And we'll go ahead and we'll copy Glass Joker, I think, at this point. Otherwise, we're just asking the break. It should be 14 million, right? 13 million. Just shy. Well, shit then. It broke anyways. We will have to throw all these dudes out for quads. Copy it with hack and hope it's a million. Right? Nothing else we can do. I think that's the play. So re-trigger these guys to re-trigger themselves, and then Glass Joker Tribe isn't going to trigger. Hopefully. Because we haven't leveled up 4 of a kind. Alright. So it was going like it was worth it. Alright. Let's see here. Negative Joker. The negative Joker. We'll take... If we can get to the 450 million, sure. We'll take 6 negative Jokers and see what the hell they are. We will. We would prefer Eris to Jupiter right now, but it is what it is. But we will have to play through this hand first. There is our Polychrome. We will duplicate him. Yeah, only 899 million over budget. Mr. Sensual, thank you for joining us again. Hopefully you've had... Oh, I can't wait to hear this shit. Scato, oh, Whitey, thank you so much. You're an officer and a gentleman. I appreciate you joining us. All right, let's try to hold on. Let's try to get our flush 5 and then hold on to a goddamn blue seal so we can maybe at least get... We can maybe at least get one Eris. I guess, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we'll still use our discard here. Judgment does us 0 good. So we'll still do our flush 5, starting with him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If shit breaks, we're going to re-trigger on hack, and then we're just going to see what happens. All right, put on your safety glasses. And then at least we will get, you know, 1 Eris. Ideally, we should be playing the flush, not the flush 5. Actually, yeah, we should just be playing a flush, not the flush 5. What am I doing? Just play the flush. Oh, it's 4 of a kind. That's what we have to do, isn't it? That's what we have to do. Let's see. So I think when we did the flush 5, it was worth what? I don't know if we can look it up. We can't look up our high hand right now. No, we can't. I don't remember what the number was. Fuck it. Let's go. All right. 8 billion. We got more flushes. The flush 5 was higher. I don't remember what the number was, but it was bigger than 8 billion. So somehow it's still worth it to play the flush 5, even though we're not really leveling that up. 26 free dollars. Sure, it'll help us with rerolls, which will help Joker out. Our flash card. The Fool. Free money. All right, next round. Sure. Let's see what happens with that. Alright. Duplicate DNA. Alright, let's see what we can't do here. 2, 3, 4, 5, discard. 1, 2, 3, discard. 1, 2, discard. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So copying hack. What's this stupidity worth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll save 1 because we want the blue seal. Like, it doesn't matter. So we'll get 2 heiresses for our effort. What is this shit worth, and how much is it going to cost us? Place your bets. Who are our higher math people in the chat? E to the 12th. So more than it was last time, and that'll help. Did none of those break? That wasn't not paying attention, or did not a single one of those fucking glass cards break? 5.5. No, he's still the same. All right, let's see what our negative jokers are. Negative odd Todd, great, because 3, 4, 3, and 5 are odd, so half those are odd. So odd Todd, welcome aboard. Go down an ante, maybe we'll talk about it. So we will take Wheel of Fortune. We'll take our reroll, because that'll help us get jokers. All right, so Celestial Packs are free, useful. Eris, do we get Eris in here? We do not. And we'll take our reroll. +4 joker? Hey, why not? And we'll do free money. The trio, sure. So 5 of a kind usually contains 3 of a kind. Diamonds we're not going to use, doesn't matter. Plus 80 chips if it contains a flush. If it contains an 8. Yeah, +4 malt. Right, we're killing it. Certificate of Authenticity. I wouldn't have actually minded the certificate very much, if I'm being completely honest. There is the question of going down an ante with Petroglyph. We only have the 3 discards, so I think we're already kind of up against it as far as discards are concerned. And what do we have to cover here now? 47 million and get 2 additional... So 70 billion is what we have to cover with 2 additional negatives. And then ultimately get 94 billion with all face cards down, I guess. If we use Petroglyph, right, then this should stay the same. We should still get 2 more negatives, and it might be a decent negative. Maybe it's an X-Molt of some sort. You never know. You think we're close to a GG? Yeah, Jamosito is correct. We're up against it. So right now we're arranging the furniture on the fucking Titanic. So let's just go ahead and do this. That's gonna give us our best chance possible. We're gonna have 1 fewer discard, right? But we're at least going to get through this with our extra negatives. Yeah, here we go, boys. The ship's going down. Let's try to find... Where the hell is our blueprint? Blueprint's here. It's going to be hard to get him next to DNA. All right, cool. All right, play him out. One, 2, 3... 4 discard. Hey, thanks, Twanda Panda, or Twanda Panda. I'm glad you like what I consider to be effort. So 450 we're not all that scared of. Let's see if we can't get... Can we get a flush 5 and hold on to a blue seal is my current quandary. Which means playing out a high card here and just taking it as it lies. Do we get nothing? We did. Okay, cool. Great. So now we'll copy hack. No, we don't have to. We'll copy Glass Joker. Ship breaks. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at least we'll get Eris when it's all said and done. We're copying hack. Let's go. Let's get on with fucking life. We got jobs. We got shit to do today, Blaine. Just make the numbers get big. Just make the numbers go bigger. Just make the numbers be big. Just make everyone happy by making good numbers. Sure, 3 of a kind. We're gonna have 3 of a kind. We're not gonna avoid that. And then Stuntman. I don't know. We can't. No, we can't. We can't have that few cards in our hands. So Stuntman is a no. We can't. What are we? We're only at like fucking 6 cards in our hand right now. Anyways, we can't. Yeah, yeah. This is bait. That's bait. Who has a good Tom Hardy? Yes. Yes. Who here has a good Tom Hardy impersonation? But that's bait. So. Also, just make your stream title to make it seem like you're doing the most interesting shit ever. Don't bring yourself down. You're a very sweet person. But yeah. But the thing you run into is because I will do the streams like this where people are like, oh, you should do that. That's more efficient. Like, you're right. But we're not just trying to get a high score. We're trying to get this one last fucking Joker. Like, it's that the little bug is almost gone in my top. This Chiron up there. I'm trying to unlock Canio. So, at any rate, we're skipping Stuntman. That's going to keep us from getting the cards we need. So, thank you, Stuntman. You no. Well, yeah, leave the boring part out. Yeah, but why bury the lead? 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely discard. Copy you. All right, 1, 2, 3. Discard. Doing the discards first, I feel like, is the better idea. Because when we duplicate first, then we have less discard space, right? All right, so we're duplicating DNA. Blueprint and DNA, so play the hand here. Bada bing. All right. We only have 5, so we're not going to get a copy of Eris. There's nothing we can do about it. So the least we'll do is copy hack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play your cards. All right, 3 broke. What's that take you to? 7. So at least we're getting something out of it when they shatter. Spectral Pack. Can we get Canio? Can we get Canio? We cannot get Canio. Cryptid, though. Bada bing. That's an easy decision. Probably the easiest thing we've done all day is Cryptid. Sure. Why not? Alright, so after a player's 3 discards, that's actually okay for us. If we can get to him, this is fine. This plays into our hand. The Serpent is actually what we want to see. Almost to the point where I'm fixing to skip both of these dudes just to get to the Serpent. Because the Serpent is not a problem. Observe. Because he only goes on the card played, not discarded. Right? So, 1, 2. Alright. Now we're only going to discard 1 card, but we're going to get a shitload of cards for our effort. So, duplicate him. 1, 2. We'll get 3 more cards drawn. There we go. And if we wanted to do it one more time, we could, and then maybe get the rest of our blue seals. Let's play out this ace. All right, do we get another blue seal? We didn't. Okay, so that's regular 1. That's polychrome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We know it's more than 94. We know it's several billion. Right? So maybe we save one of the. Wouldn't the bonus Joker have been better? The bonus Jack, probably. But I think that this is where Either we lose here. I don't know if we need to have, because he's not polychrome. Yeah, I didn't know what you meant. You're fine, dude. Don't worry about it. Because we need to get him up to his level. So I feel like this is worth it. If this is the end, hey, this is the end. But getting 2 more heiresses is important. I do genuinely believe that. I think it's getting that second heiress is going to help a lot. So we'll just go to, even though he's not polychrome, if it's for some reason it's not 94 billion, then that's the end of the run, right? All good. This too will pass. Whatever we're doing must end. Whether it's now or the next ante, we're fixing to find out. Indications are at work. Okay. So this is going to help a little. The Serpent is not a bad boss. I actually find the Serpent to be a very comforting boss. He's one of the fairest ones you can run into. It's very, very, very predictable. There's our globe. Hi, Eris. There's our crystal ball. All right, so that could help us if we do get more. What am I drinking here? This is, long story short, like, you know, they had me doing stuff for like health reasons. It's La Croix, fucking hibiscus. It's sparkling water. I've had to kind of cut out caffeine and stuff from like decades of caffeine abuse. So a sparkling water makes me, I can remember what it was like. There's a scene in a old animated movie called The Last Unicorn. Skeleton is drinking wine. The skeleton, I think, was voiced by like Odo from Deep Space Nine, Rene Auberjonois. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but like, you can't taste the wine. Yeah, but I can remember. I remember. That's how I am. Yeah, it's just sparkling water, dude. I remember what it was like. Emperor's not gonna help us a ton. Hermit, free $50. Fuck it. There's not a lot to this. All right. So we're probably at the end here. I don't think we're doing 13s and 14s, right? So here we go. Reroll, power up, whatever we can power up. All right. Earn the money, because it's not going to do us any good. Next round. It's been a blast. Oh, you know, we're definitely ain't going to do 14, but we'll save the reroll for the end. We'll save the reroll for the end. Make sure we duplicate our DNA. Go ahead and play him out. Actually, we'll do the DNA last, like I said. I think I was right the first time. We're better doing this. All right. Yeah, let's do that. 2, 3. Let's just play that as a plain hand. Go on. We're either gonna one-shot it or we're not. We need that 5th heart. We need this 5th 3. So let's do it. DNA. Oh shit, that was the first hand. That was duplicate. Oh, I fucked up. There it is, everyone. I fucked up. Good and proper. I outsmarted myself. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's a flush. It was fun. Retrigger hack. I don't think we got it though. I fucked up. Yep. It was a good run. Mistakes were made at the end. I should have. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll have to watch the replay. I'll have to watch the VOD. I don't know that I could have done it differently. I should have just duplicated the 3 and played the 5 and then been done with it. But again, I don't think we weren't gonna clear the hurdle anyways. We weren't spec'd towards it. But at least, hey, we hit a high score and it's a high round for me, so I'm happy. That being said, we did not ultimately do the thing we said we'd do, which is to get the last goddamn Joker. So we'll start to wrap up now. For everyone who was chatting today, Twanda Panda, Jamacito, Mr. Sensual, Weber's Son, If I'm missing anyone, very sorry. I'd like to thank you guys for chatting. It always means a lot to me. Everyone else who is watching, if you're watching, I'd like to thank you for watching. It always appreciate it when people watch. It means a lot to me. And everyone who wasn't watching, I'd also like to thank you for not watching me. It means a lot. I really appreciate it when people leave me the fuck alone. It's the most important thing in the world. Hope everyone had a good day. And again, everyone who joined, thank you very much for joining. If you'd like to join, consider joining. I usually stream a little bit in the morning, mostly Balatro. We'll spread out into other games once I clear this, but that's it. And the other thing I have to do, like you can kind of see in the top scroller, is I didn't know Twitch deleted shit. So I got a bunch of deleted stuff. I gotta figure out what to do about that. But everyone has a good day. Thank you so much. Peace out and deuces.